Imagine you go to jail because your girlfriend was cheating on you, decided to rip out your dreads so now you look like this, but somehow she not in the wrong. Let me explain the story for y'all.
Right.
Kansas City football player Xavier Worthy found out that his girlfriend was cheating on him 2 weeks ago. For 2 weeks, he tried to get her to leave his crib. She was not going. When told to leave again, she got physical, ripped out his dreads, destroyed his crib. A man's had to join Taper Fade Nation, but he went to jail because she decided to lie to police and claim that he grabbed her up. It was proven false due to witnesses stating that he never did that, which is why they dropped the charges. But in the midst of his arrest, you already seen how social media was going. Quick to jump on the slide, quick to say he did it, trying to ruin that man's career. So again, I ask you, how could he be wrong because he didn't want to end up like Travis Hunter? How could he be wrong because she cheated, he wanted to separate himself for her, and she lashed out? That's crazy, bro.
That is insane. And she was definitely trying to ruin this man's career. So he says girlfriend. Let's really be honest about this situation that's taking the spotlight here on today's episode. She had to drink some serious coffee. This is not just his girlfriend. This is, in fact, Xavier Worthy's fiance. And you know it's his fiance because they released this social media, it's a typical video of them pretending to be happy. This is why you shouldn't fall for a lot of couples online that try too hard to appear like everything is peaches and cream when the reality is one of them's cheating. In this case, we have this chick, right? And the dude in the last TikTok said, hey, he didn't want to end up like Travis Hunter. What do we know about Travis Hunter? Travis Hunter is madly in love, avoiding going to fathershaverights.com and getting himself the #1 guide to drafting a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement for free, and is just decided to silently continue with his plans to marry the chick. Hopefully not, but we'll see, who everybody keeps telling him not to. So this is what's taking front stage right now. Let's first check out a few of these comments. How does somebody end up being the actual victim and getting arrested? Well, that only happens when you are the man and getting lied on. Top comment says, Jesus is coming, repent. Somebody else here added, is that Ty Jones? And so she's known, right? She's known for being an athlete herself. I believe she does track and field. Here's somebody else who says, multimillionaire and getting cheated on. We're all doomed. This is the sentiment for a lot of younger guys who look up to these dudes who they look at like, man, if I could just become, everybody wants to be some type of an athlete today, a streamer, or just successful in general. They're thinking, if I could reach that pinnacle of success as a man, then I might be safe. But time and time again, reality is showing a lot of dudes, especially the younger guys who are coming up, that a lot of these chicks out here belong to the streets and nobody is safe. And I mean, nobody. Next comment here says, this worse than the Travis Hunter situation. How is this worse than the Travis Hunter situation? I think the fact that he was willing to let her go makes it automatically not as bad. Maybe you guys may actually think this is just as bad. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Somebody responded back to this and says, nothing worse than Travis Hunter. At least bro left, right? That's what I was thinking. At least he walked away. Here's another person who says, bro had 8 catches, 200 plus yards and 2 touchdowns, and was frying DBs with 3+ years of experience as a rookie, and that girl still cheated. Bottom line is here, gentlemen, you can't turn a modern-minded woman into a wife. You can't turn a 304 into a wife. You can't turn a woman who's addicted to attention into a wife. Or if that's something that you don't value, you cannot commit to a chick who you see clear, obvious signs that she loves attention and social media way too much, right? This chick is sad. Not for the relationship, I don't think so much, but she doesn't get to show off her ring like she's doing here on this video, by the way, that she still has up on her TikTok page that she posted with the caption, "I said yes, can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together." Well, that won't be happening anymore. Let's check out a few of these comments. Top comment says, "Worst mistake he made." Here's somebody else who says, "God saved you, bro. It's okay." Now, this is under her TikTok post. She won't only be able to show off her ring, she also won't be able to post videos called Training Camp Day in a Life of an NFL Wife. Why are you posting videos about you being an NFL wife when you're not a wife yet, but you're a fiance? My goodness. She has to drink some bitter coffee. The coffee's bitter.
Okay, so come with me to day in the life as an NFL wife. They are in training camp right now. Baby's in camp. He's already getting prepped and prepared or whatever. So just gonna give y'all a fit of the day. Don't mind the water because I was doing my hair, but I'm gonna wear these shoes with this bag. Okay, I'm all ready to go. I got my little fan that I've been using, and all the other wives is like, "Oh, gee, you're so smart for a fan." I need to get one on Amazon and go around my neck, but all ready to go. Okay, so I get in the car and I head on over to the facility. It's not that far of a drive, but I get there and the first thing that I have to do is check in.
So this is the shit that these chicks love to do online, right? She's really showing off to all her other female friends. Look at me, NFL wife, right? They love showing their shit off. But this is why she had to turn up. She's got to let go of the nice car. That's got to go. It's got to go.
A certain lot for friends and family.
It's got to go.
One on Amazon and go around my neck.
Not only did she have to go when she didn't want to go, but the car's got to go.
But facility.
That's a nice car.
It's not that far of a drive, but I get there and the first thing.
Lifestyle's got to go. Nice house. Bills paid for, got to go. My goodness. A whole life change because of your decisions and the fact that you couldn't keep jumping on the next joystick.
That I have to do is check in. This is like a certain lot for friends and family, so we just go to the back lot. We go to the tent. Thank you. And she already knew who I was, and she just handed me my sticker. And this is so we'll be able to get into the friends and family VIP section. This is just some footage of
VIP's gotta go. It's over. It's over, bro.
Us driving on the go-kart and us getting up the hill. And then we have to go through these metal detectors, and then I'm finally through. And where I'm pointing at, that's where I have to go up the hill to see them, and that's where the VIP tent is.
No more VIP access denied.
Here's the tent. Just a quick view of the field and the family area. All those are fans, but where I'm pointing at is where the players will walk down to and then come to the field. And here's baby here with his homeboys, his teammates. And they're walking down, getting ready for practice. And the fans be screaming so hard. Like, the Chiefs fans are crazy. But this is just some footage of Xavier making some plays. He did pretty good this day, but I think in total he has a total of like 7 or 8 touchdowns since camp has started, so that's exciting.
You don't sound excited. See, you can already tell she's already messing with somebody on the side, right? He did amazing. He didn't do pretty good. He did amazing. Ungrateful.
I can tell you that the Chiefs fans are very excited for him. So, but after it's all over, I'm able to see him and walk with him. So he normally just like tells me to come on when I just walk out the gate. And the fans.
Man, look, I don't know where to start, but let's talk about it. Xavier Worthy, okay, brother man. Okay, your lawyer came out with a statement, okay? We need to look at this statement, all right? All right, so let's read the statement. The complainant was asked multiple times over the last 2 weeks to vacate the property. Leave. I don't want nothing from you. Just leave, right? Okay. Upon discovery of her infidelity.
Right.
You out here for the streets, go play in the streets. You can play with the dash marks, the yellow solid line, the white solid line. You can play with all those. The pavement, crumbled stone, whatever you want to play in, you can go play it. Dirt roads, they got it all. Okay? Add a little water, become a mud road, okay? All right. You know what I'm saying? And then let me tell you how much he cared. He hired a private investigator. We got TikTok, Instagram,
Wow.
Facebook. We got all these platforms where videos can get uploaded. You know what I'm saying? No, he hired somebody with a real camera
Wow.
to catch you in 4K. Damn near
Wow.
8K. Oh my God. Right? Okay, cool. She has refused to vacate the residence. Why you don't want to leave now? Go be with the guy in the streets.
I don't know what the hell's going on with my computer. I didn't know he actually hired a private investigator. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. Because if you're going to propose and you have any doubt whatsoever, on top of prenuptial agreement, right, that you probably should get if you have assets to lose. I think everybody needs one. Every man who drinks coffee and values marriage. But you need to be sure about something, especially in his position. Obviously, he had some questions about her, right, and her commitment. And he was proven to be right.
Go be with your 20%. Okay? Go be with him. Deal with him. Okay? All right. Okay. Then made a number of extortive efforts. You trying to extort that man? You want to extort me?
Damn.
Huh? If I'm Xavier Worthy, okay? You want to extort me?
Right.
Know what I'm saying? King Kong ain't got shit on me. I'm fast. Oh, I should have said the Flash. Anyway, let's move on. All right. Resorting to this baseless allegation against Mr. Worthy. The complainant further destroyed a room in the residence. You destroying shit where you used to live? Get out. Get out right now. Scratched up Mr. Worthy's face. Ripped out parts of it. Ripped out the locks, the luxurious locks.
She's trying to fight for that VIP access. No! She was thinking of everything she was going to lose. No more day in the life of an NFL wife. It's all gone. Drink the coffee.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Throw her under the jail. You know what I'm saying? Throw her under the jail. Stop playing with me, okay? All right? Wait a minute. Police, what the y'all doing? Hold on, man. Wait a minute. What? Y'all took him to jail because he was a man. That's what y'all did. Y'all took him to jail because he was a man. If there's physical proof,
right?
You did it because he's a man. Okay, let's move on.
That's true.
All right. Told law enforcement at the time of the incident that he did not want to press charges against that. Oh! I would have picked her up.
Wow.
Like this and said, I want to press every charge. Boom! And then dropped it on her head. I'm just saying.
Worthy told law enforcement at the time of the incident that he did not want to press charges against the complainant. That's the nail in the coffin that you know right there that man was genuinely interested in her and was also extremely devastated and couldn't bring himself to hold her completely accountable for what she did. He knows that the accountability will be a lifelong lived life of regret.
Bro, hold women accountable, okay? They can't get away with hitting on you and beating on you, and men just be like, oh, well, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to press charges on her. No! I press every... That's me pressing every damn charge I could press.
Right.
Stop playing with me, okay?
All right, so I definitely think that he should have held her accountable. I think that if a woman gets caught up in a lie like this, then there should be some accountability. Because if it was a man and a man was falsely accusing a woman of any type of violence and they found out that he was putting hands on her, it's over for you. You're done. No one cares. They're throwing you in jail fast, not slow. Let's check out a few comments here, and then I have a question for you guys. First comment here says Tia Jones. So people here are asking, is it her? Let me see. Let me ask. I'm seeing that like more people know this chick. I don't really know much about her. I'm going to speak to our AI assistant here, Miss Coffee. Miss Coffee, what can you tell us about Tia Jones? Who is she? Briefly, what is she known for?
Tia Jones, born on September 8, 2000, is an American track and field athlete specializing in hurdling and sprinting events. She gained prominence at a young age, notably winning the 100-meter hurdles at the 2016 USA Junior Championships with a time of 12.84 seconds, equaling the world junior record. Wikipedia +7 on.wikipedia.org +7 Pantheon +7.
Okay. All right. Relax. There, she's going off with the source references. All right, so she's an athlete. Somebody else here added NFL players getting cheated on. No hope for us regular dudes. I think one thing a lot of dudes have to realize is money isn't going to save you from this type of heartbreak. Money, while increasing your potential of women who may find you attractive, right? Because you move up in that social economic status, at the end of the day will do nothing to protect you from you possibly running into a woman who is just terrible. I'd say, in fact, you're probably more prone to it at the point where you are successful. You actually become a target. And this is why a lot of guys really treasure the fact that they're able to lock down a woman before they actually hit their pinnacle of success, or before most people around him can tell that, like, oh man, this dude's going to be really successful. So let me start to act right, which is probably what she did. She thought, you know what, I need to secure my position. Probably a lot of pressuring about where this is headed. The guy's young, and when a young person is heads over heels, there's no telling what happens before they have to learn some bitter lessons. Here's somebody else who says he cannot put her out just like that if she has established residency. He must give her 60 days to leave, not 2 weeks. I need black people to understand this. It's the law. And somebody else responded back and says squatters' rights. So technically she don't have to leave right now. And all people need to understand this, not just black people. And, it's not surprising that you see the chicks here. Well, some of the women, because people are actually holding her accountable. But it's not surprising you see some women standing up for her even after she's been exposed. And, when I see videos like this right here of them posting these TikToks and, I'm getting the vibe that she loves the attention. This shows you exactly why a wise man who's especially in the spotlight does not want an Instagram chick, a woman who's really heavily involved in social media. Haven't you noticed that all the men who seem to have less problematic wives? Notice how I didn't say non-problematic, because non-problematic would assume that you don't have any problems at all. But I'm just mean less problematic wives are the men who are married to chicks who pretty much stay off social media. They're not looking for the spotlight. They don't want to leverage their clout by being associated with that man and build a brand independent of him. And the more we see that a chick's trying to leverage being connected to a certain man and his status and his money and success, the more that we see situations like this. It was the same thing with the Travis Hunter situation, right? They had all these corny moments of them doing all these games and questions online where she was definitely trying to expose him as the simp in the relationship, and it did not work out well for his brand. If you are a man today who has to maintain a good reputation with the people who you work with, have an online image, you want to be careful to not wife up these chicks who love attention and are addicted to the online space.
Hey, fellas, I'm not gonna lie. We're cooked. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm genuinely scared of relationships, bro. I know y'all been hearing about the Xavier Worthy and the Tia Jones situation, everything like that, bro. She cheated on him and everything like that, then lied and said that he hit her and everything like that. There's video evidence of all that. Everything was false. Everything was false. She tried to put that man in jail after cheating on him. And then I just searched everything in the search bar. I went to their relationship page, bro. When he was going off to the NFL games and everything like that, he'll go to the airport. They're doing their little handshakes and everything, their little kisses, goodbyes, I love you. And then just for the whole time, she cheating on dude, bro. He's a millionaire. He played in the Super Bowl. He has millions of dollars. We're cooked.
Again, this is why I encourage men to not believe any of these chicks when they sit there and go, oh, if he pays all the bills, I'm going to act right. No, you won't. Most chicks who sit around and say that exact same thing out here about how they're not taking any man seriously who can't pay all their bills. They are lying. They're lying to you. Most of them are still addicted to getting smashed in the streets by randoms. They're not just waiting for a man for a healthy relationship. No, these women are busy in the streets, and when they get into an actual relationship, they realize that they cannot let go of their 304 tendencies.
The charges have been dropped officially. We learned earlier that Chiefs Xavier Worthy was arrested on assault charges in Texas. The original charge was a third-degree felony assault charge. The law specifically refers to an assault on a family or household member and is committed by intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly impeding the normal breathing or circulation of the blood of the person by applying pressure to the person's throat or neck by blocking the person's nose or mouth. The lawyers have responded. We are working with law enforcement in Williamson County to ensure they have the benefit of the totality of circumstances that led to this investigation. The complainant was recently asked to vacate Mr. Worthy's residence upon discovery of her infidelity. She has refused to do so and made a number of extortive efforts prior to resorting to this baseless allegation against Mr. Worthy. They ended up saying, we will continue to cooperate with the Williamson County authorities as we have full faith that their thorough investigation will support Mr. Worthy's innocence.
Xavier Worthy was cheated on, had his home destroyed, got physically assaulted by a woman, and he went to jail that day. And you want to know what the craziest part about it is? If we had no footage, nobody would believe that he was the one that was being harmed.
We would. We might over here. You know, the place that we'll actually sit down and think to ourselves, okay, does this sound like a woman who got caught cheating? And from the explanation, I've definitely tilted towards believing that story. Because it's kind of crazy when you think about that chicks are known for exploding when they are being forced to be held accountable. They don't like the coffee. They don't like that. Feel better. They don't like that coffee, right? We already know modern women struggle with accountability, so them getting caught in the wrong is just like an opportunity to just crash out.
Nobody will believe it. Why? Because women only care about this double standards that don't aid them. You ain't heard one. If women are so, oh, domestic violence is this, and we don't support any of it, and blah blah blah. You ain't seen a single woman say nothing about Xavier Worthy's situation. He was abused, attacked, had his home destroyed, got cheated on, and went to jail. That man had to go to jail because he found out he was cheated on, and the lady started destroying his house and attacking him. What woman have you seen say something about that shit? So now if you see why men just don't be having respect for these agendas these women be trying to push, is because we know deep down at heart you don't give a f***, but you want to be empowered.
Right.
You don't want to end oppression. You want to be the oppressor. That's all y'all care about, bro. In the majority. Y'all know y'all only care about the double standards that don't affect y'all. We not gonna see no women talk about Xavier Worthy's situation. Why? Because it's not a woman. When they thought that he was the assailant and he was the one attacking the lady, then they cared about it. But since they found out that he was the one being abused and it doesn't aid the agendas that they're trying to push, they have no interest in talking about this shit. Again, women, y'all don't get no respect for men because you don't show any.
Let's read a few of these comments, see what people have to say about what he said. Top comment here says, her name is Tia Jones. Don't let her name be unknown. For sure, somebody else here added, as a woman, I hope that this is a wake-up call to other women that we can't stand by and let them get away with this. It is detrimental when it does actually happen for women to be believed. What's going to happen to her? Chances are he doesn't want to press any charges because I'll be honest with you, the man's probably still in love. That's the honest truth. Same way you couldn't talk Travis Hunter out of walking away, you probably can't talk him out of having her getting locked up and losing her mind, because she'll be in there thinking to herself, I've might have ruined my whole future of what I thought could be. Here's somebody else who says, Peep, it's no lady in the comment or nothing. Somebody else here added, and he's a multimillionaire with status. Imagine if it's a normal person. Another comment here says, evidence came out. They all got quiet as hell. That's about it for this topic. In conclusion, I would just encourage every guy who may be considering committing to any woman to listen to the men who have come before you. Take their words as wisely as you possibly can. And think to yourself, do I see any similarities and attributes with this chick who I'm getting ready to commit to and possibly marry? What am I getting myself into here exactly? Right? Really ask questions. And of course, like I always say, make sure you protect yourself.